18 of the NRFL Women's Premiership. Eastern Suburbs versus Western Springs, round 18 of the NRFL Women's Premiership.
Y2K bug didn't end the world, but here we are, waiting for the next iOS update to do it instead.
Your throwback playlist. Alex.
Yeah, I'm going to go Northland. I could go with that. It's in Hillsborough. chilled out a drink.
Remember that hot spring sponsor, Arissa.
So I'm not going to give anything.
Hot spring sponsor, Arissa.
Someone asked me if I would sponsor one of
Even though
the
the dancing's done, the world is a night is young.
I'm going to call her out. And so, where is everything?
We're ready for the ending round. So even though the dancing's done, the world is a night is young. Who cares where we go? We're ready for the ending round. So
Right, good evening and welcome to Western Springs and this round 18 fixture between Eastern Suburbs and Western Springs. I thank you all who have come down here tonight. It's a pretty crucial match. Well, it's a crucial match. Every match between Springs and Suburbs is a crucial match, but 3 points for Western Springs tonight will get us through the National League, so that's the result we're calling for. Now I'm going to start reading out the lineups. And we'll start with our visitors, Eastern Suburbs. Starting in goal, wearing number 1 will be Anna Leach. Number 2 is Charlie March. Number 6 is Yukino Nishizono from Japan. 9 will be Ruby Nathan. 10, Stacey Martin. Number 12, Kenya Brook. 21, Jess Innes. Welcome back, Jess. 27, Taylor Anderson. Number 42, Victoria Neuenfeind from Germany. 77 being Nicole Betton, and welcome back, number 88, Ella Finlay. On the bench for Eastern Suburbs tonight, we will have number 3, Seema Nassau. Number 4, Emily Pilbrow. 13 is Madeline Dyer. 14 will be Zoa Brazier, and 22 will be Petrie Adana. Coaching at Eastern Suburbs tonight is Adam Thurston. He'll be assisted by Mario Donoso Godoy. The goalkeeper coach is Pam Yates. The physiotherapist will be Maisie Kilner, and their team manager is Eugenia Aon. For Western Springs tonight, we'll start in goal with number 21, Angelique Samoa. Our captain, Tiana Hill, will be wearing number 3. 4 will be Elossie Bloomfield. Number 5 is Kitty Jacob. 6 is Jadisi Uravili. Number 10 is Nanami Asama. 11 is Rina Harano. And 12 is Arissa Takeda. 14 will be Anna McPhee, and 18, Kate Duncan, and number 35, Marissa Vandermeer. On the bench tonight for Western Springs, we'll have number 23, our reserve goalkeeper, Amberly Hollis. Number 9, Liz Savage. 19, Cleo Carmichael. Number 29, Dara Mulrooney. And number 28, Kathy Goddard. Coaching, of course, for Western Springs is Katie Duncan, assisted by Adam Hain. We've got also assisted as Brooke Ranich. Rivalina Fuemuana is our goalkeeping coach. Nadia Talenbach is our physiotherapist, and our strength and conditioning guru is Manish Nunn. Right, we've got a few helpers out there tonight. Got a helper up here, but I don't think he's going to share his drink with me. All right, we've got a few helpers here. We've got a few mascots. So a big round of applause for all of us. We support our mascot. We're from the Girls Telpo Hub. We've got Lucy, Leah, Harper, Ivy, Huiz, and Sudiyama. Nice work. Then we've got from the number 9th grade green, we've got Lily, Alia, Eden, and Juliet. Nice work. And lastly, the 10th grade white, we've got Ida and Isla. So nice work. Nice work, our mascots were there. And we've got some ball kids tonight, and they've come from 12th grade Pinenberg. I don't know where's the 12th grade Pinenberg ball kids. They'll be out here shortly. But thank you very much to Amelia Johnson, Clara Kingston, Molly Bishop and Summer Hodgetts. Nice work. Tonight's match will be refereed by Stephen Francis. He will be assisted by Lachlan Wilmhurst and Aston Pauling Murray. And their assessor is up on the balcony. They'll be on his stuff.
We always go somewhere and we're the only ones that like we can't.
All right, now the bar is open, the kitchen is open, so if you happen to be thirsty or hungry, come on up. We've got a crew up here looking forward to welcoming you. All right, we're counting down to the match. I'll go quiet for now, and I will see you very soon.
There'll be a playlist on Spotify.
Right, now one thing that's I quickly want to acknowledge here is the sponsors here at Western Springs. We can't do what we do here at this club without a loyal group of sponsors, so I just want to mention that the key guys we've got here, we've got Barfoot and Thompson, Kura Wealth, Lotto, Italian Stone, Victoria Park New World, PB&A Architects, Back to Your Feet Physio, Lumen Sports, Westland Panel and Paint, Quantum Pacific, 4U, Number Works, Trillion Trust, 4 Winds and NZCT Trust. Along with the Sustainable Cleaning Co. and the Design Dairy, Fraser Thomas. And I think that's all. So thank you, sponsors. We really appreciate having you on board. If you want to be part of it, come and join in.
Good evening and welcome to this round 18 fixture between Eastern Suburbs and Western Springs in the NRFL Women's Premiership. Your lineups for tonight: for the home side, number 21 Angelique Tuisamoa starts in goal. Number 3 is the skipper Tiana Hill. Number 4 Elossie Bloomfield. Number 5 leading the line is Kitty Jacob. Number 6 is Jadesi Ulavili. Number 10 is Nanami Amasa. 11 Rena Hirano. 12 Arissa Takeda. 14 Anna McPhee. 18 Kate Duncan. And 35 Marisa van der Meer. For the away side, Anna Leet starts in goal. Number 2 is Charlie March. Number 6 Yukino Nishizono. Number 9 Ruby Nathan. 10 Stacey Martin. 12 is the captain Kenya Brook. 21 is Jess Innes. 27 Taylor Anderson. 42 Victoria Neuenfind. 77 Nicole Messam. And 88 Ella Finlay. On the bench for either side, for the home side, Amberly Hollis is the reserve goalkeeper, and she is accompanied by Liz Savage, Cleo Carmichael, Dara Mulrooney and Katie Gothard. That side will be coached by Katie Duncan, assisted by Adam Hain, Brock Radich and Rivelina Fuimoano. For the away side, their bench consists of Seema Nassau, Emily Pilbrow, Madeline Dwyer, Zoe Brazier and Putri Ardana, and of course they are coached by Adam Thurston. This is the fourth occasion that these two teams have played each other this season. The first matchup was a peculiar game, with Springs' current head coach Katie Duncan being situated in the away dugout at Seddon. Duncan's arrival followed the departure of Maya Vink earlier this year. Another interesting aspect of that game was that it finished 1-1, yet there was only one goal scorer. She takes the field for Eastern Suburbs tonight, but she took the field for Western Springs prior to that, and she scored both goals, equalising for the Swans in the 89th minute. There's Tiana Hill, the skipper, trying to find the feed of Kitty Jacob, who turns nicely. The following matchup between these two was all the Swans. They put out a convincing performance at Medill's Farm. Sarah Morton and recently departed Indigo Kirk scored the goals for the Swans, taking home all the points in a 2-1 win. A week later, the Swans returned to Medill's for round 3 of the Kate Shepherd Cup, where the Lily Whites took their revenge, knocking out the Swans in a 2-1 win. It's a battle of third versus fourth, as both sides are looking to cement their National League qualification. The story goes for Springs: if they get 3 points tonight, they are secured. Amasa out wide after a nice little chip through ball from Kate Duncan. Ball into the box, but an elite is comfortable with that cross. Just a name to watch for Eastern Suburbs tonight: Ruby Nathan, the number 9 up top. Began her youth career at Suburbs before joining Auckland United in 2021, and then in 2023 she made the move across the ditch to A-League women's side Canberra United and remains there today. She has rejoined the Lily Whites during the A-League's off-season, and she made her debut last week against Hibiscus Coast. Of course, she will be matched up against none other than Marisa van der Meer, who signed back in June for the Swans and was really starting to make her mark in this team. She scored against Hibiscus Coast 2 weeks ago, and she played for the Phoenix and the Football Ferns at age group level. As Kitty Jacob wins the ball back in a dangerous position, Kate Duncan on the turn tries to spin. There's been a collision there off the ball between Ella Finlay and Kitty Jacob. Of course, those two were friends in their time here at Springs. Finlay leaving halfway through this season to rejoin her old club, Pori Marama. Brock tries the direct ball down the line, but Elossie Bloomfield cleans it up. Nice little combinations there. There's McPhee opposite. Go back to Van der Meer. Now Takeda can drive up the line. Finds for one of our other Japanese teammates, and Nanami Amasa, of course. Those two, as well as Rena Hirano, make up the Swans' Japanese contingent. Now driving forward down the line is Charlie March. She tries to put the ball into the box. Vandermeer clears it, but only as far as March again. Tiana Hill using her body strongly. Then eventually Springs clear their lines, trying to find the feet of Kitty Jacob, who doesn't manage to latch on to the end of the loose ball. Meaton put under pressure from Amasa. She keeps possession of the ball for the throw-in. Stephen Francis, the referee for tonight, ushers her back. He is assisted by Lachlan Wilmshurst and Ashton Pauling Murphy. A long throw down the line. Nathan just falls over under a little clip from Vandermeer. Pulavilli under a bit of pressure finds Angelique Tuisamoa. Good ball up to Anna McPhee on the spin. Now the Swans are darting forward. McPhee, beautiful ball out wide. Now the ball dinks across the face of the box. McPhee to Amasa. She's forced wide. Opts to go back to Takeda. Swings that one in. It's a good ball. And just wide. Doesn't manage to get the connection that she would have hoped for Kitty Jacob or Anna McPhee. And Anna Leach will be glad to have the ball in her grasp after that flurry of Swans action. All three of Spring's top goal scorers starting tonight, with Rena Hirano, Kitty Jacob and Anna McPhee all on 5. Nanami Amasa and Liz Savage sit just behind them on 4 points. Long ball to Takeda. Into Kate Duncan. Brooke, ever composed skipper of Eastern Suburbs. Takeda again, trying to find Jacob on the through ball. She's in a foot race. Kitty Jacob goes for the shot and drags it wide. Perhaps trying to be a little too cute there, trying to dink an elite, but doesn't quite get the connection she would have desired on that. It was a brilliant through ball from Marissa Takeda. And Duncan putting on the pressure, alleged to be a foul. These two are really some of the informed teams in this league. Springs unbeaten their last 4, and Suburbs haven't lost since the last time they played Springs. That was 9 matches ago. Finlay in the corner. Earns her side of throw-in. Taylor Anderson from the United States. No doubt will haul in one of her trademark long throws. Of course, Suburbs have at least 2 with that asset. Kenya Brook, the other one. And the NRFL Women's Premiership is no stranger to her long throw. Bloomfield, strong. Bloomfield again. Didn't quite find the run of any of her forwards. Plenty of players and staff here tonight have represented both sides. One of the main ones being the likes of Katie Duncan, and now Springs coach, but former Suburbs coach and player. She has over 100 international appearances, as Angelique Tuisamoa gets stuck in a bit of a pickle, and Ruby Nathan tries the shot from outside the box, and it's ricocheted off a Springs player for a corner. Springs' last game was a 2-2 draw with Fencibles out at River Hills. Their men's counterparts play there tomorrow night at 7. And that was quite the game, very back and forth. Freya Harris opened in the first minute, then Anna McPhee and Rena Hirano scored before the Swans conceded in the 89th to take home a point. Now Hirano does well to hold on to the ball, finds Tuisamoa, switches out the other side to Takeda. Brave play from the goalkeeper. Bloomfield, so composed. Hill trying the delicate through ball to Kitty Jacob. It's a great ball, but Annalete was quick off her line to snatch it up and ensure that nothing came of that opportunity. And that is really trademark from Tiana Hill. We see her bombing up that flank all the time. And a pinpoint pass to match it. Vandermeer, strong. Vandermeer. Plenty of touches early on for the centre back. Tiana Hill trying to find that ball down the line again, but doesn't quite manage to get there. It's a sloppy pass from Marisa Vandermeer. She does well to clean up the seconds, but it's just a little early awakening for her. Brilliant touch from Hirano. Bloomfield silky as always, and then Ulavili finds Takeda, who links up with Amasa. Promising signs from the Swans early on. Of course, Suburbs do sit higher than them in the league table. This is a battle of third versus fourth. The two sides at the top, of course, West Coast Rangers and Auckland United, last year's Invincibles. Suburbs did lose one of their key players to that Auckland United side from last year, Zoe Benson. The youngster was one of their top scorers, and she was a major loss to this side, but they have since replaced her with Victoria Neuenfeind. She currently sits top of their goal scoring charts with 10 goals, and behind her sit three former Springs players, and Sophia Garcia, Sam Tuffadu and Jess Innes, who have 9, 7 and 4 respectively. Now surging forward is Neuenfrein. Great tackle from Tiana Hill, sliding in and thwarting any opportunity. I did mention Sophia Garcia, Sam Tuffado and Jess Innes. Only the latter one of those three is on the field tonight. Sophia Garcia and Sam Tuffado do not find themselves in the squad. Long throw, flicked on, but no trouble for Tui Samoa. Tidy from Bloomfield to find Tiana Hill, but a bit of a mix-up in communication. Hill's forced to go down the line, and it's not half a bad ball for Kitty Jacob to try and latch onto the end to. Jacob tries to poke it through for Kate Duncan. She's earned her side a corner though. Her efforts have been rewarded. Perhaps something that we can see from Springs tonight. They don't tend to go long very often, but as you can see, it can catch sides out on the counter. Good ball in. Punch clear by Anna Leet. And the shot from Amasa deflects and goes well wide. The referee alleged that came off Amasa last, and it will be a goal kick for Anna Leet. Suburbs attempting to play out. Taylor Anderson then dinks the ball into Neuenfein. Trying to find Nathan on the through ball. No promises out of that. Loose pass there. The Lily Whites have possession just inside their own half. Anderson. Brock. Direct into Neuenfein. Vandermeer cleans it up well. Tidy feet from Anna McPhee. Now Amasa links up with Takeda. She opts to go for the calm approach and just play it back to Vandermeer, who will circulate it round through the likes of Bloomfield out to Hirano. The overlapping run from Tiana Hill, just touch gets away from her. Springs currently have 35 points from their 18 games. 17 rather, this being the 18th. They have 8 wins, 5 draws and 4 losses, and they need 1 point to better last year's tally that was set by Maya Vink and her side. Have lost 2 of their critical under-20s players in recent weeks. The likes of Charlie Dunn, who was one of the first names on the team sheet, and alongside her Indigo Kirk. Those two have left to the USA to pursue scholarship opportunities over there, so we wish them luck. Of course, integral figures in this club and have been there for a very long time, as Anna McPhee is struck in the face with the ball and goes down. She's okay to carry on. Suburbs trying to invite the press, and they've done well. Vandermeer steps in. Jess Innes. Tidy footwork as we've come to expect from her, but the pass, just too much heat on it, and it will bobble over the byline for a goal kick. Suburbs appear to be initiating a high press. Likes of Neuenfein and Nathan set high. Just behind them sit Finlay and Jess Innes. Springs forced to go long. And it's a scrappy battle in the middle of the park. Nathan holds it up well, but her pass gets away from her. Kate Duncan's kick down. She earns her side a free kick. And almost a bit of a get out of jail free card. They were under a bit of pressure. Now they can find some composure. Good ball speed from Vandermeer. Punches in into the feet of McPhee. Nathan battling with Hill. Duncan's there to clean up. McPhee on the spin. Plays the ball through to Rena Hirano, who's offside, and she rattles the woodwork, but didn't manage to time her run efficiently enough. Good second phase play from the Swans. And intricate through ball, perfectly weighted from Anna McPhee.
I'm like out there watching the game of two players.
Quick throw from Takeda. Gets into Vandermeer. That pass from Vandermeer cut out by Innes, who's driving forward now. And is there to redeem herself. Plays out to Hirano, brilliant touch. But then the second is thwarted by Ruby Nathan. Ball swung in from Anderson. It's a good ball. Vandermeer rises highest. And the shot from the edge of the box. Charlie March, and the punch is miscued. And the volley from Neuenfein. Carried away. That one's fizzed back in. Tui Samoa spilled it, but she regathers the second ball. Just lost sight of that as it was tracking towards her, did Angelique Tui Samoa. Opposite clear lines. Stacey Martin. Kenya Brook. There's one advantage Suburbs do have tonight. That's their height that they possess, which can be particularly dangerous from set pieces. Definitely one up the Swans on that front. likes of Kenya Brook, Stacey Martin, Ruby Nathan. Very prominent figures in the air.
I enjoy it on the trip because it's music that I like. So I like house music and I like D&B. So I don't focus on how hard it actually is. I'm like, oh, I like this track. Boom, I'm going to work hard. And also because you're visually feeling like you're
Oh, so just keep it, circulate that round to Vandermeer. Springs men and women's side both adopting similar systems. Possession-based football. Back three do tend to get plenty of touches. See the likes of sixes dropping in deep, tens coming down and receive the ball as Anna McPhee and Jadesi Ulavili have done there. Space out the other side if she can find it. Opts to go direct. It's cut out by Kenya Brook. Vandermeer loses out, and now Nathan. And a brilliant tackle from Tiana Hill just to sweep in and save the day. But she's gone down under the collision. And referee Stephen Francis will halt the game just to check on the Swans captain. Fantastic. Both sides will come in for refreshments and tactical advice while that is going on. Will be utterly disappointing for the Swans if Hill does stay down and is unable to continue. She's already cleaned up multiple times, thwarting the likes of Ruby Nathan and Victoria Neuenfein. Both sides, of course, powerhouses in New Zealand football. The Swans gaining National League qualification for the past 3 years, hoping to make that a fourth. And, of course, Kate Shepherd Cup champions a few years back. Suburbs National League champions in 2022, and they were the NRFL Premier Grade champions in 2021, and Kate Shepherd Cup winners in 2019. They have 10-time Northern League Women's champions since their first in 1975. Formed in 1939 through the amalgamation of Tamaki United AFC and Glen Innes. They currently sit in third place with 11 wins, 2 draws and 5 losses. They're looking to renew their Kate Shepherd Cup glory. They play next weekend against none other than Auckland United at Key Park. Takeda gets us back underway, and Tiana Hill is ushered back onto the field. Vandermeer. Jacob sets it off for McPhee. Anna McPhee tries the delicate little through ball, asking a lot of Rena Hirano. She's got there but doesn't manage to get sufficient pressure. Anderson goes direct now. Ulavili heads it down to Jacob. Tidy set for Anna McPhee. Vandermeer, plenty of touches early on in this game. Just under half an hour being played.
Take runs and everything like that. full, like...
McPhee is bundled over
he got
by
full
Kenya Brook.
all the way
Referee
through.
awards a free kick.
He has no shit at all.
She's up and she's alright.
And we were like, how can we let you?
There'd be other nieces and nephews that was like, oh yeah, like, make money with his skin, you know, just yeah, like make money with his trying to make money on it.
Yeah.
Long ball from Vandermeer, trying to find Hirano Mahine. It's unlucky, she's applauded by her head coach.
Taking up loads of space. So the window. When we used to watch cycling, he was great for me to rough. I was so great for him. I should have been much better than yeah, that's what I was doing basketball. So straight into jet lag, 35 degrees class.
That loose pass, pounced upon by Neuenfein. Olavilli does well just to delay the play and force Suburbs back. Now Kate Duncan going to press Anderson, who does well to evade that pressure. Vandermeer drops that one into Elossie Bloomfield. Plays it back to Marisa Vandermeer. She opts to go home. Takeda, little shimmy. Finds Duncan inside, who tries to play out wide for Nanami Amasa, but her pass just too heavy. Ella Finlay frustrated with that touch of hers, uncharacteristic. Vandermeer plays a 1-2 with Bloomfield. Vandermeer finds herself in the centre of defence today. Duncan through, but an elite quick off her line. Plays it as far forward as Tiana Hill. As I was saying, Marisa Vandermeer in the heart of that back three for the Swans. A role that's been frequently occupied by Sarah Morton, who is unavailable today. Takeda rises highest, nods it out for a throw-in.
No, like, so I missed like Laurie Campbell and Albert's Post. She'd been out drinking.
Finlay. Duncan.
Yeah, so I didn't drink that Albert's Post. It was quite good, yeah.
Well read from Vandermeer. Pass just too far away for Kate Duncan to link onto. Going fine. Tui Samoa, quick off her line. Just cops a little collision from none other than Ella Finlay.
I was laughing about two boys, but why? She's not here either.
That's the thing. Yeah, but I mean, even like.
McPhee on the spin. Trying to ball in behind, but comes to no avail. Long from an elite. Far too long. That bounces out of play harmlessly for a goal kick. Ullavilli under a bit of pressure. Managed to find Vandermeer, but the 1-2 doesn't quite come off. Now Jess Innes under pressure. Pops it back to Anderson. Helps to recycle. Charlie March come off the front line well. And the big switch from Kenya Brock back out to Anderson. He's had plenty of positive touches in the first half of this game. Going fine. Anderson stood up by Takeda and just smashes it into her. Couldn't possibly get out of the way or direct it anywhere else from range that close.
I think it's probably I think it's a conversation we have on Sunday.
Anderson loops that one in. Bobbles only as far as Metum. Nishizono tries to thread that one through, but doesn't quite come off.
I think Ella's getting pressure like that, so I'm prepared to go. No, like just
Bloomfield. Superb composure. As we are blessed to so often see. Promising interplay between the Swans midfield now. Ella Finlay. We know how good on the ball she is. Kenny Brook receives a shove. Stacey Martin. Rather. And Angelique Tuisamo has gone down here. Referee will just check up on her. Stoppage 36 minutes into this half. Seems to be clutching at her ankle. Springs, of course, do have a very capable reserve goalie in the form of Amberly Hollis on the bench.
Nice. Bear in mind that they will usually sorry, no. So the
Springs will retake the field as Tui Samoa continues receiving her treatment. Thurston will keep his side there a little longer and just relay some information to them.
okay, yeah. So I've had other mates in New Zealand at BA and project management space. Yeah. So I know Nita, she really enjoyed it, but their expectation and the amount of work she was doing, that's their expectation. The number of
Anderson
So, like, Rhea was in the same
swings it
place.
in.
Yeah.
Headed away by Vandermeer. Back in. It's an awkward one for Tui Samoa. She rushes out, tries to clear her lines, and manages to find the sideline.
It's crossway for me. Well, I can just watch it. That's a facial. Crossway for me.
Quite evenly matched this first half, you have to say, as we've come to expect between these two sides. Of course, prior to this, their 3 fixtures, they have drawn 1 and 1-1 each, so we know these two sides are quite similar in terms of ability and of course their positions on the ladder, so no doubt you can expect this to be a cagey affair as it has been for the opening 40 odd minutes. Doing fine. Kate Duncan sweeps in and then McPhee lashes at it. Amasa. Doing fine. Swings one in, but it ricochets off Nanami Amasa. Good ball in from Anderson. Finds Stacey Martin combining with Nishizono. Nathan swarmed by Tiana Hill, who has done a fantastic job on the football fern today.
Yeah, it's the same with the shop, yeah. It's worth it, yeah.
Kenya Brook now with acres of space. She'll drive forward with purpose, trying to find the feet of Jess Innes, who was just trying to be a bit too cute with it. Duncan with a nice touch, finding her opposite 10 now, combining with her, but the combination doesn't quite come off. Anderson goes direct. Takeda deals with it. Ulavili. So let's hit pass on Duncan. But now Anna McPhee can burst forward. McPhee now on the edge of the box. And not the most emphatic of finishes to that counter-attack, but promising. Nine Fine. Driving now. Nine Fine unleashes one, and it just bundles wide. Thankfully for the Swans. Did well just to hold the ball up and drive inside. Did Victoria Nine Fine, the German. It's a poor pass, but it's resulted in Springs maintaining possession. Piercing through ball from Vandermeer. Lovely little flick. Jacobs' physicality is penalised. Something that we do see from her. Of course, uses her body extremely well up top and sometimes just a little too overpowering, as we saw there. Sporting the number 5 on her back. Something relatively unusual for a striker. But as the game has evolved, we have seen less connection with numbers and positions. Players now feeling a bit more free about what number they sport on their back, choosing what represents them best rather than positionally. Just under a minute and a half left in this second half, plus in this first half, sorry, plus stoppage time. There have been a few injuries, but nothing significantly halted the play for too long. And Amir with a hopeful ball out wide, playing up the big switch. She connected with it sweetly. Duncan with a good counter press. Now Springs looking to launch something as Suburbs scramble to get numbers back and around the ball. Uncharacteristically untidy from Elossie Bloomfield there. Kamasa sets Takeda. Been at Springs for so many years now, has Arista Takeda. Coaching and playing. I coached with her on numerous occasions about 4 years ago in the youth academy setup that they have here. It's a great tackle from Tiana Hill, but it has resulted in Suburbs attacker just flooring it.
We're now at
That's what we come to expect from Tiana Hill.
If somebody needs a favour, I will do it when we get
One that leads by her actions rather than her words.
Like the good ticket,
Gives it 100% all the time and is definitely determined to not come off second best in the challenge as Anderson swings it in towards the back post and Nishizono lets it roll across her body. Metten puts it back in and Tui Samoa sees that one sail straight into her gloves.
So I went and like yesterday, so we got oh, you have to go downstairs now.
No, but I have been meaning to text my old mate hit the ratio and stuff.
Referee will resume us with a drop ball.
All these friends that like don't even take them. And Zoe Sal. Maybe I'll send them another one. We just get one each, but then we always use our one. And then I have this. Well, so Rachel did it one time, which is got this job guys. She never really beat.
Tui Samoa fighting Vandermeer.
Although I also don't like
Ullavilli. McPhee.
Yeah, but bury your mate. It's like if there is an empty
McPhee goes direct to Kitty Jacob, who will ask Nishizono a question, and she replies by putting it out for a corner. The 47th minute now. This could be Springs' last attack of the half. They opt to go short. Hirano dunks it in. It's cleared. Stacey Martin driving forward. Now it could be Suburbs' turn to launch something. But the clock will disallow them, and Stephen Francis will blow his whistle for half time. And both sides yet to break the deadlock here in the first half at Seddon Fields. It's been cagey affair as we would expect. Not too much in terms of opportunities either side, but we will see you back here for the second half in 15 minutes.
I did have like 10 to 10. I did have 10 to run. You know, like when you were grabbing me on. It was fun.
Have you been?
three amendments. And then Casey and Yes. She was a nurse. Alan was like, It was really hard, and then like sometimes like Lo, like she like talks, but she's not giving you any information.
Kitty Jacob gets us back underway in the second half. The Swans have named an unchanged side for the second half of this game. Eastern Suburbs have made a change, and Madeline Dwyer comes on to replace, I believe it's Charlie March.
Yeah.
They kick things off early, earning themselves another attacking set piece. Ball in, and it's just zinged across the face of goal before Kate Duncan clears it away. Bit of a nifty throw there. Nishizono. It's an adventurous through ball from Anna McPhee, but it rolls harmlessly to an elite. Nishizono. Back to her goalkeeper. Kenya Brook. Goes direct, but too direct. No one really there in the vicinity, and Angelique Tuisamar gathers it quickly. That's a poor pass. Now Ruby Nathan goes to the shot, drags it slightly wide. almost turned into a sort of cross, but bundled out behind the frame of the Western Springs net for a goal kick. Ball cut out. They've said that's a free kick. Apparently Anderson has been pulled back. Anderson, Tui Samoa gathers that one without trouble. Thumps it long, asking a lot of Kitty Jacob as she's matched up with Nishizono. Nishizono plays back. Martin. Then Nishizono goes long.
I mean, it's pretty good over there.
Victoria, 9 fine.
I was actually going to say we quite like Johnny.
Touch gets away from her.
It's quite a good place to watch. It's just sort of, and I think it got the sun all on you. Like it was nice, kind of really getting quite a good vibe there.
Lovely little play to get the Swans up the field. Bloomfield's pass just too heavy for Arissa Takeda to get on the end of. Nathan tries to combine. Vandermeer steps in and Takeda clears her lines.
So that's kind of good, but I can't imagine maybe the one
Martin. Little flick on from Finlay. Doesn't quite come off after the ball from Metten was fizzed into her. Brock Radich, the assistant coach of Western Springs, very vocal on the sidelines. He, of course, won the National League with Suburbs as part of that coaching staff and their system. Made the trip across the city to Western Springs earlier this year, taking up numerous roles, and Kate Duncan now sets Jadesi Olavilli. Jacob held up well. Duncan on the spin. Duncan trying the through ball. Hirano bundles over Madeline Dwyer. As I was saying, Brock Radich. He has taken up numerous roles at Springs this year. Originally signed as the under-23s men's head coach. Still occupies that role today. He is an assistant to both the men's and women's sides now. Part of Scott Hales and Katie Duncan's coaching staff. Obviously when the two sides' game days don't clash. Prior to that he was solely operating in the men's system, but of course him and Duncan had a history from Eastern Suburbs together, so joined as part of her preferred backroom staff. And the header comes to no avail. Marisa Vandermeer. Plays it into midfield, and then the through ball, Tiana Hill sweeps in there And a desperate last gasp challenge to extinguish any threat from Ruby Nathan. That's asking a lot of Rena Hirano from Anna McPhee. And Hirano actually does well, had to run around the linesman to get anything but a touch on it, and the referee will consult the linesman, who reaffirms the decision as a goal kick. Ennis searching through ball. Bit of a miscue from Tiana Hill. Now Ruby Nathan blazes it wide. Tui Samoa got a touch on that allegedly. Ruby Nathan on her unfavoured left foot. Adam Thurston giving his goalkeeper Anna Lee some instructions. Ball in. It's a good ball and it's just escaped any touch off a Springs player, so it will be a goal kick.
Yeah, she missed the on Sunday afternoon.
Risa Vandermeer goes direct to Kitty Jacob. Holds it up well and finds Anna McPhee down this right flank. She plays it infield to Lossie Bloomfield. It's a perfect pass, really not much margin for error. And now the Swans bursting forward from one side to the other. Nanami Amasa trying to find the run of Kate Duncan in behind. Duncan doesn't manage to find any reward from that. Good play from the Swans. Building out from the back and then trying to hurt Suburbs down their weak side. Hirano. Amasa stood up well by Nicole Metum. Slumped forward. Hirano again. Back to Amasa, who straight offside, unfortunately for Nanami Amasa. One of Springs' signings at the start of the season. She'd previously played football in Japan and Spain, and now plays it on the other side of the world in the South Pacific.
Yeah, I think so. Michelle I work with, she's and then as you see the
Nathan does well. But a strong challenge from Nanami Amasa. Stacey Martin opts to recycle. Now Kenya Brook with acres of space. And that can be dangerous. Kenya Brook lines a shot. And it rattles the crossbar. Some strike that would have been almost certain to win goal of the week if it had gone in. But Springs saved by the woodwork. If you afford a player like Kenya Brook that amount of space and time, no matter how far out she is, you know that she can conjure up a moment of magic, and she nearly broke the deadlock here at Seddon Fields. Almost going for that Giovanni van Bronckhorst goal in the World Cup in South Africa all those years ago. Ball bobbles around. Anderson lashes at it on the spin. Finlay, and eventually away. And it will be a goal kick. Ella Finlay's not happy with that decision. But She will have to live with it. Ball from Marisa van der Meer just behind Anna McPhee, but she's done well. And plays a searching through ball over the top that forces an elite to pounce off her line and put it out for a throw-in. McPhee. Referee deems that there's no infringement in the play. Nathan trying to get him behind Takeda, who cuts it out. Good header from Tiana Hill. Clip ball into Ella Finlay. Back out from Anderson. The touch from 9 fine. Bit too heavy. In the 60th minute now here at Seddon Fields, and it is still as cagey and as tight as we expected it to be from the first minute. Kenya Brook lining up another one. Goes to the dink this time, and Ella Finlay didn't connect with the header. Sporting that number 88, the only other player I can think of that I've ever seen wear that number, Gary Hooper. She played for the Wellington Phoenix a few years ago. Quite a peculiar number. Something about the aesthetic of it just works on Ella Finlay. Hill pokes it out of play. And here comes Taylor Anderson with another long throw. She'll launch it into the box. Tiana Hill clears it, only as far as Dwyer. Back to Anderson, now Jess Innes. Tiana Hill with some no-nonsense defending. Concedes another long throw, which essentially at this stage is almost being treated as a corner. Especially in positions like these as she launches it towards the near post. McPhee manages to clear it to Nishizono, who lets it run and collides with the official. Now it'll be Kenya Brook's turn. McPhee on the spin. Out wide to Nanami Amasa. Duncan's made the runner behind him. Amasa halts the play, goes to the big switch. Dwyer lets it run across her body. Hirano. She leaves it. Springs throw-in. McPhee. Duncan. Good little set. Back to Duncan. Creative little through ball, but Kenya Brook gets across well and uses her body to just screen the run of Rena Hirano. Nifty eye for a pass does Kate Duncan have. Possesses that little bit of spark, that moment to make a difference in a game. Flick from Anna McPhee. Bloomfield nudges it infield. Amasa taking on Her opposite number, Massa drives towards the line, tries to cut it back. Nishizono thwacks it clear. Trying to give Neuenfein something to run onto, and she has. Takeda delaying. Neuenfein driving inside, cuts it back to Ella Finlay. Just in the corner of the 18-yard box now. Finlay goes back to Metum. And Kate Duncan's done well to just put that ball out of play. Allow Springs to get back in their shape and regather. And that goes out harmlessly for a Western Springs goal kick. Hill.
You don't want to push them away and then
Whilst a draw wouldn't guarantee National League qualification as of yet for the Swans, it would be one step closer, but they do have some challenging fixtures following this. They have West Coast Rangers, Auckland United, two of the premier teams in the competition, and then they round off their season with Tauranga Moana, which is a bit of fresh air following playing West Coast Rangers and Auckland United. Been unfortunate for Tauranga Moana thus far in this NRFL Women's Premiership. Nifty little turn from Jess Innes, trying to find Ruby Nathan, whose touch escapes her, and she fouls Marisa van der Meer. Her aggression, one of the things that makes her special, but Anderson goes for the cutout and just misses it. Duncan spinning, good feet. That pass from Marisa van der Meer, too far ahead of Marisa Takeda. Tidy feet. And then the shot on the edge of the box, and she's absolutely wellied that. Has Victoria Neuenfein. That just shows that she can create something out of nothing. And now will be a substitution for the Swans, as the number 9, Liz Savage, makes her way onto the field.
Coming to the sideline is Kitty Jacob.
She replaces
For Liz
Kitty
Savage.
Jacob. And then also on comes Cleo Carmichael
And Cleo Carmichael
in place
coming
of
on for
Velocity Bloomfield. So you'd assume that would be a slight reshuffle of the pack. Cleo Carmichael straight swap for Kitty Jacob. And then Kate Duncan will drop into a deeper role. It appears as if Liv Savage has gone out wide, and Nanami Amasa will operate as an inside forward. Also making their way from the field, Jess Innes.
Jess Innes coming to the sideline.
And
along with
Nicole Messam.
Nicole
And on
Metten,
comes
coming on as
Seema Nassau and Emily Pilbrow.
Seema Nassau and Emily Pilbrow come on. And there was also a substitution earlier for Eastern Suburbs where Charlie March was replaced by Midland Drive.
McPhee hit with a big collision. Referee plays on.
By the way, she's screwed. Her knee is, that's a knee.
And now they'll bring it back and check up on Anna McPhee following that collision with Ruby Nathan.
Replays now.
Cops a fair share of knocks and bruises, does Anna McPhee. It's a style of play. Very, very involved in terms of the physical side of the game. Can be a blessing and a curse sometimes. She's a tough cookie, she'll carry on. Kenya Brook, ball into the box, Vandermeer rises highest and earliest. Savage pokes it forward, Amasa giving chase. And she's won the ball, but Nishizono reads it well. McPhee now straight back on her feet, full of life and energy. Takeda standing up Nathan, cut back, and the finish from Anderson is brilliant. It's a great goal from Eastern Suburbs, incredibly well worked. It's Ruby Nathan just squared it across the face of goal, and Taylor Anderson made no mistake, rattling it into the crossbar, and then nothing that Angelique Tui Samoa could do about it in net, and the deadlock is finally broken.
And TJ Anderson
As
with the
Eastern
first goal for
Suburbs
Eastern Suburbs.
go ahead in the 70th minute of this match. And now Springs will need something special. Maybe it will inject some life into the side. I actually think Springs dealt with the attack relatively well, but it was some incredibly well worked play, and those cutbacks, so hard to defend just against the momentum, everyone moving with inertia down the field. And just as soon as that ball gets reversed, there's really only one thing that's going to come of it. Amasa in the corner. Duncan. Touch ricochets off Taylor Anderson. Savage. Trapped in the corner. Scoops it out to Nanami Amasa with some innovative footwork. Takeda into the feet of McPhee on the edge of the 18. Tries to set Kate Duncan, but Stacey Martin reads it well. She'll try to get her side ticking forward. Duncan again. Good switch into Jadesi Ulavili. Vandermeer. Incredibly underrated aspect of her game is her ball speed, although that pass just a bit wayward. Does really help having someone like that in the middle of your defence, especially when you circulate the ball as much as Springs do. There's no use really trying to play that style of football if you're sluggishly moving it from side to side. It needs to be with pace, and that is something that Marissa Vandermeer's ball playing ability does allow. As Tui Samoa dashes off her line to scoop up the ball. Carmichael on the spin. Really talented young footballer is Cleo Carmichael. Now threading a pass through for Rena Hirano, who's bodied by Taylor Anderson, but still in play. And Savage thwacks it against Madeline Dwyer. Good press from Nanami Amasa. Kenya Brook now lines up a longer one. Tiana Hill times it well. Good work from Rena Hirano and Jadesi Ulavili. Duncan to Takeda. Risa van der Meer back to Kate Duncan. Tries to poke through the legs of Stacey Martin. Savage driving towards the byline, but eventually ran out of room. Be interesting to see what both sides adopt from set pieces now. Whether Suburbs will go a bit more direct and force Springs to sit in, or whether they'll try play out and try and entice the Springs press. From what it looks like, Springs are actually looking to sit in a little bit. The Lily Whites do go short. Carmichael puts enough pressure on an Elite that she goes long. Amasa commanding with Duncan. Duncan, that's a great ball for Liz Savage out wide on this left flank. Savage swings it in, and an Elite comes and claims that cross. And that's what I was talking about again with Kate Duncan, that little slip through ball she has. Saw it before, trying to find Rena Hirano. We saw it there, finding Liz Savage. And if that cross just had a slightly better angle, could have resulted in something for Springs. Duncan now occupying more of a deeper lying role, sort of building up the play and connecting the lines between midfield and attack, compared to the first 60 minutes of this game where she predominantly occupied that 10 role. And now Ruby Nathan is unlucky not to get anything from that little slip up. Duncan with a bobbly touch. Nathan. And that one doesn't amount to anything. Ulavili goes back to Tui Samoa. Sends it to Kate Duncan, who nods it on to Liz Savage. Savage battling ultimately comes out second best. Carmichael gives chase to Annalise, but she's composed and finds her skipper Kenya Brook, but Carmichael's still going. She's had a real injection of pace into this game. Duncan with a great challenge.
Yeah. I think we versed, so last year we versed them in the cup and we lost. Not because I played for bases. They have more experience. Like, I remember one game, the oldest player was 23. And we had like girls that were still 15 playing.
Great touch from Marissa Takeda to bring that one down.
That's so annoying because I know the son's come down and now. Yeah, so yeah, I hated going out. The one time we went out there, I was like, ugh.
Duncan's been plenty more involved since she's been moved further back in the field for the Swans. The Western Springs throw-in. Just over 10 minutes left to play in the second half. It's still a very, very close game, and it's open for anyone to snatch the points. It's nothing short of what we would have predicted if we saw these two facing each other once again. Always seem to be close affairs. Defensively solid. Kenya Brook, make sure she gets a solid connection onto that. Vandermeer finds Hill. Ulavili skips past the challenge of Nassau. Savage was just one too many touches, but ball's fallen kindly for Vandermeer. McPhee swings one in. Kenya Brook rises highest. Be hard to find anyone to challenge her aerially in the spring side. Savage. Her headers rolled out of play. Surging forward now is Kenya Brook. Anderson fires one out wide, but it's just too far ahead of Emily Pilbrow. Sloppy pass from Springs sees them concede a throw-in. Pilbrow goes long. Duncan rises highest. Savage sets Takeda. They'll combine now. Vandermeer fires one forward into the chest of Anna McPhee, who then asks just too much of Cleo Carmichael. Well read from Takeda, but it falls to Neuenfein. Savage now. Infield to Carmichael. Controls it well. Sets Kate Duncan. Duncan trying to thread Anna McPhee through, but she would have been caught offside. And Leet will run down the clock as much as she can. And will fire out a throw to her skipper.
Even though I think you haven't agreed to it, you have your 3 games.
throw down the line from Hill. Nathan tries to spin. Battles with Ulavili and Hill. Nassau. Strong. Referee pulls back for a free kick. The infringement by the Spring skipper, and she receives a yellow card for her actions, just tugging at the shirt of Seema Nassau from Fiji. That is Tiana Hill's third season at the Swans, her second as skipper. As Tui Samoa organises her wall. Ball to the near post. Hill just pokes at it. Then Amasa clears it away. Only as far as Kenya Brook. Let's try to swing it back in. Duncan connects with it. Carmichael. Savage. Had that done a couple times since her introduction as Liz Savage. Just the touch getting away from her. And now it will be another substitution. Off comes Anna McPhee and Marisa Vandermeer, and on comes Katie Gothard and Dara Mulrooney. So it'll be interesting to see what the Swans do here. Katie Gothard, naturally a midfielder, but it appears she'll slot in as one of the back three. Tiana Hill
For Western Springs,
will shift to the centre.
Dara Mulrooney and Katie Gothard come on.
Dara Mulrooney will take up that position on the left flank, and that will be something to watch. Her pace can be a real trouble for defenders, especially tired legs this far into the game. Over 85 minutes played now.
And it's Kate Duncan and Arissa Takeda have come to the side.
Finlay. And Hirano's gone down.
The correction there, it was Marissa Vandermeer who's come to the sideline, not Marissa Takeda.
Takeda blooms over this free kick. She'll need a quality delivery here. And that is a quality delivery. Mulrooney with her first touch on the ball. Duncan wins a header. Mulrooney now. Ball going out of play. Katie Gothard will resume it with her first touch of the ball. Direct ball into Carmichael. Hirano. Back to Takeda. And field to Carmichael again on the spin. Swings it out, and that's a brilliant ball for Dara Mulrooney. Mulrooney swings it in towards the back post. Amasa heads it back across goal. Bundles around the 6-yard box before it's ultimately cleared. That could have been the chance for the Swans. Amasa on the counter press. And the referee has given that an Eastern Suburbs free kick. Not entirely sure how to explain that one to you, but he's made his decision.
They were a nice team. We versed them out on them before. When we were still in Div 3.
But we should go definitely for the cup one year.
Takeda reads it well. She always does. Duncan nods it forward to Nanami Amasa. Hirano. Brooke. Heads it back in field. Ulavili. Springs frantically counter-pressing now as Duncan finds the floor. Strong challenge. Now Ulavili comes away with it. There's danger of getting trapped down one side, but she finds the other.
Number four.
And the pass again too heavy. And that has been the story of a lot of Springs attacks today. And Elite trying to run down the clock as much as she can. Only a few minutes left now for the Swans to try pull something back from this game. As Leet goes direct. Amasa with a fatigue set. Duncan sticks a foot in. Hirano still chasing, full of energy. Doesn't look like she's played 90 minutes already. Hill. Tidy turn from Ulavili. And there again, that same narrative being rewritten. Just slightly overhit through balls from the Swans. Gothard. Throws it down the line. Duncan battling. Springs throw again. Savage now. She'll go back to Gothard. Hill. Takeda. Ball in field to Carmichael. Flicks it round. Kenya Brooke, but she gets there eventually. Then it's cleared well away. Takeda chests it down, but she's robbed of possession. Tiana Hill's there to clean up, and her foot's been left in there by Seema Nassau. Takeda, infield to Amasa. Hirano takes it on herself. She's brought down. And that will be... They'll try to get underway quickly, but referee halts play for a yellow card. Both sides packing their entire lineup in the box Takeda swings it in. It's another good delivery. Falls as far to Tiana Hill. Hits it with her left foot and it sails well over the bar to the relief of Anna Lee. Not long left to go. And Elite's been told to put the ball down and speed up the play a bit. She has expertly slowed the game down prior to this. She'll go direct. Nathan miscues that header, but then Hill miscues the second. But all of the Tui Samoa done well, and she'll send it straight back to where it came from. Nishizono rises highest. Then Martin nods it on to Finlay, who keeps the trend going. Savage sliced. Hill. Takeda goes direct. Kenya Brook rises highest. Takeda again. Amasa on the spin. Duncan. Good ball. Into the feet of Hirano. Amasa driving now. Still got it. Savage out wide to Mulrooney. Mulrooney! And it just hasn't managed to find its way in. And that will be full time at Seddon Fields. And Eastern Suburbs get one over Western Springs to take 3 points home. It was a cagey affair, but it was as we expected.
And it comes down to the one
It was going to be tight, and Eastern Suburbs took their
Eastern
one
Suburbs,
chance better than
the victors
Springs.
here tonight.
The final score,
1-0.
Eastern Suburbs 1, Western Springs 0.